Hello, howdy, hi, welcome. Come on in. Hello, howdy. Come on in. God damn, my music's loud. I have returned to the third dimension. My hope is that this system runs a little bit better than the other one I was using. Now, it's struggling with my mouth a little bit, but that's fine. You all don't need to see my mouth move. It's just a talking stream. But yeah, howdy. Literally, this is the whole stream. The whole stream is dedicated to me showing off that I made a new 3D model. Oh wow. Oh, look at me go. There are some things I do need to tweak in the, system. One being tracking my mouth, actually. that might help. The other is changing my hotkeys. It's such a pain to change my expression right now, because that's how the third dimension works. You gotta hit a button to become smile, or whatever it be. I'm also mirrored in a weird way, but that you all don't need to care about that. That just means instead of my door being over there, it's over there. Thank you. The choker is one of the few things that I did not make. Golly, it's awkward. It's awkward with my lips not moving. That's fine. You just pay attention to other parts of me. But yeah, I made a new 3D model. Yippee! I saw somebody else, because I follow a couple of artists, and some of them do 3D models, and there was one, I was quite taken with their work, but their commissions weren't open anyway, but I'm also not looking to spend a bunch of money right now as well, and, hello, welcome. Don't mind the fact that my mouth is not cooperating. It's not important. The rest of me can move. Well, most of me can move. Anyway, I decided, wait a minute, you know what? I can make my own 3D model, because that's the thing. I've been very unconfident with texturing, and it's not perfect, but I did it. I made my own 3D model, and I downloaded a new software that seems to run significantly better. So yippee. Yippee wahey. My webcam kind of blows, so I'm in a bit of a tight box where you can actually see me. But the long and short of it is that, yippee. How exciting. I made me, but I look even better now. So let's actually take a gander to a different screen. Yeah, I can fix that. It's just because it's just some back-end stuff. I can easily fix that for another stream. So yeah, that's why you're all the real fans. And it doesn't track. That's so funny. So if I'm not talking, it tracks me. But when I talk, it doesn't like that. Which is hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah, it is a lot more casual. I named this Twiins Dragon Ball Z. Let's take a gander at the outfit. Let's scoot over here. Hi. Here I am. Wow. Wowie wow, look at howdy. Have the old models been retired? I don't know. Maybe the very first one with the outfit that I didn't make, but the one that Critter made, I mean, you know, Critter made that, so I could still use that, I'm sure. But yeah, let's take a gander at all this hard work I did. First up, we're gonna look at actually my face. Look at my eyes. Aren't they pretty? I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the eyes and the nose. Wowie wow willikers. So y'all have to compliment me because I'm very pretty. But now let's actually take a look. So, a quick warning is that it doesn't track it can track my face, it can track my hands, it can't track anything else, because I don't have like a VR headset or something. There's no way for it to track my legs or the rest of my body. So I'm gonna do a goofy lean. So just be aware that that is the system doing its best without being able to handle the rest of me. But wow, here I am. It's full Twiins outfit, and here's the goofy lean. So wowie wow. But yeah, what a cute outfit. I couldn't sleep one night and I thought of this, so here it is. Here's my very good cute outfit. Take a gander. Wowie wow willikers. I like that the system gets me ready for action. Theoretically, goddamn, I could be going so hard if my legs could actually work. But look at how cute these shoes are. Hang on. Oh my god. Look at those cute ass shoes. The shoes and the socks. Wowie wow willikers. Wow. Yippee. And then, yep, there's the rest of me. And the idea was for this to be like a one-piece thing. But you know, just pretend that's how it looks. And that there's no shadow on my hips from my shirt. And yeah, there we go. Wow, a new model, and it's very exciting, and it's very pretty. So you all have to compliment me because I worked very hard on it, and I'm the world's greatest streamer, basically. 35 stream watch streak, god damn. Well, that's pretty exciting. God, the overhyping is here more than anybody else, it seems. I've rotated myself slightly. Did you see my hair? Did you see how I've got so much volume now? Wow. So much hair! That was a nightmare. That was a whole goddamn adventure and a half to make my hair be right. So, you better like it because it was crazy. I know life. No. Your life is right here. In chat. Amongst the cake. I'm trying to touch you guys. I'm trying to find you so I can touch the cake. The cake. Rendering / animating hair sounds like hell. Yeah, so I used Vroid Studio. It's free. And it's what I used previously, but the hair has always been a nightmare. I've tried before to make hair, and it was always bad. And it is a nightmare. The only way I was able to do this is I took one of the presets, and it was kind of wavy, but short, and I made it long. And then I made it thick. I maxed out the thickness of things. And even then, it still took me also then a whole nother handful of hours to get, like, the motion right so that it moved and looked good and wasn't all crazy and weird. And what flavor is the cake? It's a good question. I've never considered it before. I think it's a classic yellow cake. That's a good cake. Is a classic yellow, but with chocolate frosting and then white frosting, but the white frosting is like surprise. It's actually like kind of strawberry-y. So the cake flavor profile is whack. Thought it was just regular chocolate. It could be whatever you want it to be. But if I had to choose, that's what I would make it. I haven't had a yellow box cake in a long ass time. I ought to. Cause why not? I'm an adult. I could just make a cake. So yippee! I've got nothing else to chit chat about, but I'm here to chit chat. Literally, my only plan was debut this model. And in the not too distant future, it looks like my computer's running a lot smoother this time around, which is good. Don't mind me. I'm fixing my glasses in a goofy ass way. Okay, it's running a lot smoother than it was previously, which means I could actually, like, maybe play a video game in the third dimension again. So instead of just chat with you guys, but this could theoretically make just chatting streams a lot more exciting. The thing is, I really gotta upgrade my camera, but it's a bit low on my list of things that I need to focus on. First up is I would rather get, a new microphone. But there's just so many things. And I need a new phone. And theoretically, if I get a new phone, I can use my old phone as a camera instead. But I don't know how to do that. So, you know, Always learning. But as it is, crummy webcam will have to get the job done. An ice cream cake. Okay, here comes the hot take. Hot take. I don't like ice cream cake. And I understand that I'm a sinner. And that everyone else really likes the ice cream cakes. And I respect that, and you all can keep them. I don't. Yeah, it is trying its best. Trying its best in backlighting as well. I don't have a light in front of me. My light is behind me. You know? A normal old ceiling light. So, the fact that it can see me at all is, already a miracle. Welcome, Boblets, by the way. But yeah, I don't like ice cream cake. I don't like my cake being cold and wet, and I don't like my ice cream being on a plate. So, you know, what you gonna do? Just not have ice cream cake. Pretty easy. I don't like a la mode either. I don't like ice cream on pie. I don't want that either. If I'm gonna have ice cream, I want it to just be ice cream. And if I'm gonna have another thing, I want it to not get wet. That's my crazy hot take. Has it hailed where you live? It's been precipitating like all weekend. It seems to have gone through every dang option. There's been hail, sleet, snow, rain. It's been a goofy ass couple of days. I'm a sinner, explains why you're a fallen angel. Yeah. I think I've only had ice cream cake once, so I don't really have an opinion on this. See, I'm opinionated on most things. That's my problem. That's why I get to be on this side of the camera, because I am too opinionated about too many things. And you all go, Twiins, tell me your worthless opinions about this thing. And then I do. Thank you, Coral Palette. I made a new model. It's struggling to read my mouth. I think that's just a back-end thing. I think I can fix that for next time. But that's okay. You can just pay attention to how mobile I am. And tell me how pretty my eyes are, because I'm really proud of them. Kicked out of heaven for not liking ice cream cake. It does melt fast on pie. But also, I'm not huge on pie. I like pies without crusts. I think I've mentioned this before. Pumpkin pie? Pecan pie? Those are good, because they don't have a crust on top. I'm not into that. I like there to be a filling, and that's it. My bestie loves ice cream cake. They always get it whenever it's their birthday. Not my favorite, but I'll eat it. Allison also really likes ice cream cake. But lucky ducky for me, she prefers cheesecake, and hell yeah, I'll eat cheesecake. But yeah, you know, listen. If Allison were to be like, it's my birthday, and I want ice cream cake, I'd be like, rock on, you can have all of that. They really are pretty eyes. Ooh, woo, thank you. Watch, I can move my mouth, though. But it only does it when I'm not talking, which is weird. I've got more expressions. They look kind of goofy, though. Only one of them looks good. Take a gander at the different faces of Twiins, Inc. I can do this. I can be very excited. I can be grumpy. So this is how I always sound. I can be, even more upsetterer. Really upset with you guys. This one's gonna be look the worst. It's gonna be frightened. It doesn't look as bad as I thought, but it's not amazing. And then I can be just normal happy. Maybe we'll stick with that. So I at least look like I'm enjoying my time with you guys. Oh, can I pet Doug? Hang on. He liked it. Like pumpkin and berry pies, that's about it. Yeah, I just like the feel. I think that's the thing. I could easily enjoy pie if I just like ripped off the crust, you know? I also, can I pet Raphael? Hang on. He's over here. Oh, he's so far away, though. Nope. Can't get over there. He's too far in the background. Reminds me of those MMD videos. Those have gotten really high tech lately. You can still find them, but people like graphics are insane. Sometimes you can trick me easily into clicking on a pretty dang mid MMD, which if you don't know, that stands for Miku Miku Dance. If you've seen any of those kind of sort of amateur quality 3D music videos to Vocaloid music, or a lot of different stuff has an MMD file. There's like some Ruby models that people have used. You know, if you've seen those, it's probably made in MMD. And back in the day, they were all kind of pretty mid. And these days, their worst sin is just being boring. The amount of times I've clicked on a Vocaloid, you know, MMD cover, like dance video, and because it's like, oh, I like that song, or wow, that thumbnail looks really pretty, and then I'm watching and I'm like, wow, this is boring. And that's the problem. A lot of the dances are either really boring, or like the camera doesn't even let you see them. The camera is like whoosh 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 whoo whoo wham, and it's like, stop fucking Jesus Christ, the camera does not need to be an active participant in the dance. Let me watch Miku fucking dance. But so many of them are just really boring, and there's one I'll never forget. I don't know how many names I want to put out there. Okay, so it's actually a music video for a cover of a song. You might know Usewa by Otto. Usewa, that one, the angry one. Everyone liked it when it came out, and it's still good. But anyway, there's a cover by Miku, like a Miku cover, by a pretty popular cover Vocaloid artist, Rishi, I believe is their name. If you know anything about their covers, it's that they are a huge fan of having Vocaloids growl. That's like their thing. And sometimes it's really good, other times I feel like it can be a little, like, kind of shoehorned in. But besides the point, it was a swell little cover. I prefer Otto's version, but the big thing I remember, and I'll never forget, and it's so annoying because I see this then used. People will reuse other people's animations, and the dance was so fucking stupid. Usewa, that title means shut the fuck up. It is an angry song, and the dance, I wonder if I'd actually even be able to do it. It's got Miku doing these big arm goofy movements. And she's doing this stupid, like, half-steppy. It looks so dumb. And I'm like, I can't believe you looked at this and saw Miku do this goofy-ass walk set to shut the fuck up. And you thought, that looks good. And then I see other people doing it, and I'm like, it is not, this blows. So, you know, a swell cover, really hindered by having a bummeroni music video. Other than that, it was, like, fine. It was, you know, it had some cool, some cool, like, camera angles and stuff, but, god damn, I always think of that goofy-ass dance. I'm ashamed to admit the first MMD I saw was Sonic Gangnam Style. Wow. I think the first one I ever saw was for one of my favorite Vocaloid songs. Hello, how are you? I don't even know how I came across it. I was at a complete loss trying to figure out, I wanted to get into Vocaloids and I couldn't figure out how to do that. And somehow I found Hello, how are you? And 10 out of 10 song. I love that it's in Project Sekai, because now I can finally have, like, a good version of it. That's the biggest thing. Is that, like, so it's a pretty old song, and there was just I couldn't find it anywhere at a decent quality. And so finally, because of Project Sekai, it's like, I can listen to it, and it actually sounds good. Yippee! Usewa, but it's the Mickey Mouse hot diggity dog dance. I wonder how much... Do you all know sign language? Do you all know any sign language? I only know a little bit. I know cheese. Oh, The camera doesn't like when both hands are on screen, though. But I can show you the alphabet, I think. Like, yeah. There's A. There's B. C. D. E. E is goofy. You gotta make sure that thumb comes in. F. G. That's your 2 fingers out. H, which it's like G, but you include your middle finger. Your middle finger gets involved. So H. I, everyone knows I. And then J is I, but you make a swoop. Do a swoopity-doo to make like a J shape. H-I-J. K, K is hard, and it translates so, like, that is K, and that's hard to read. K is one of the ones that it's best to, like, look up. J, K, L, M, that's your 3 fingers over your thumb, and then N, you tuck in one of them, so you got 2. N, O, P is a K on its side. That one's crazy. P, Q, fuck, what's Q? Is Q, I think Q is like H, but pointing down, so it's another hard one. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. R is your cross fingers. L, M, P, Q, R. S is just a fist. T, a fist, but with your thumb sticking between your middle and pointer. T. U is 2 fingers up. V, you separate them. W, 3 fingers up. X, which P, Q, S, Elemental P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Yeah, X, and so X is, it's hard. You have to make a hook with your pointer finger. Tuck that thumb in. Hook your pointer. Y. Everyone knows Y. And then this is yellow. And then Z. You just draw a Z in the air. And there you go. That's the alphabet. If you know sign language, American Sign Language. I don't know where it is anywhere else. But if you know the sign language for the alphabet, you can theoretically interact to any degree in sign language. It's a bit harder to do full sentences, but that's how most names are done. So yeah. Like, for example, I knew a girl growing up. Oh no, actually my teacher. So I guess my teacher, her name it's Rachel. And she had long hair. And so her name in sign language is, she made an R, and then she did like a motion down the front of her, down the front of her, which signifies long hair. And that was her name. So that's how a lot of names are done in sign language, which is pretty neato. I know, Can We Be Friends, because I watched A Silent Voice. Oh, I am scared to watch A Silent Voice. I think it's gonna make me cry. I think I watched one scene from it and it made me cry. And there's a part of me that thinks, oh, I should read the manga. And I'm like, it's still gonna make me fucking cry. So, I hope you had fun crying. Because it seems like a real dang, cry fest. This is why the streams are peak. I'm learning. Really doing the work to show the benefits of this model. And listen, I've got hands. I gotta be able to use them. I can't just flip you guys off. That's boring. And I can't dance yet. That's the big thing. I'd love to be able to walk around and push you guys over. Eventually, I would love to obtain a VR headset and not use it to do VR at all, but instead to just, like, walk around while I stream. But can you throw hands? Yes, but my camera doesn't like it when my fists get too close to it. Camera-kun is over there like, yeah, wincing. Theoretically, I think if I did obtain a VR headset, I could upload this model to, like, VR chit-chatting. So, neat. I'm planning on making another model as well. And one that actually has my dress in it, you know? So, that'd be nifty. That'd be nifty and cool. And I've done most of the hard work. I don't have to like redo all the textures, so that'd be neato. Just Dance stream when that sounds swell. I'd love to. Can you play rock, paper, scissors with chat? Yes. Okay. You all pick one. Rock, paper, or scissors. And I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go rock, paper, scissors, and then shoot. And on shoot, you say what you're gonna do, okay? You have your answer typed out already? Ready to hit enter? Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Hang on, let me choose this arm. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So I did scissors. And all of you did rock. Oh, I beat Pyra though. Rasputin Just Dance would go hard. I've done that before. I did that at a party, and then I immediately jumped into. This was also like a theater kids party, so not a cool one. And then I immediately jumped into another dance for a song I didn't know, and I made a fool of myself. But Rasputin was so fun. That's a great song. That's a fun one to dance to. Here, we'll go again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I did rock. Okay, one more time. Here, oh my god. I won't use that arm. Okay, one more time. We got this. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, I pulled a gun on you, so I must win. Give me all your money. You all have to donate all of the money in your bank account right now. Don't actually. So yippee. I'm so glad that you guys get to watch me take a sip of my water, but not watch me. A rock beats that, I think. Paper. You guys are goofs. or silly willicles. Oh man, look at that. Look at my shoulders clipping through my outfit like that. What a nightmare it was. Oh my gosh, I learned so much. So thank goodness. I think the thing I like the best is the baked in shading. Which, actually, this is a fun way you can tell is taking a gander at my neck. You can see that there's shading, like, baked into the model from my head, but then also there's lighting in my system, and you can see, like, the shadow from my hair cast upon me as well. And I think the mix of it looks really good. Yeah, I think the baked-in shadows, they just look real dang classy. And they felt necessary because I did it for my nose. I did my nose first. I was like, if I can do my nose, I can figure out anything else. And, where did I make this? I used Vroid Studio. It's free, and there's lots of tutorials. Oh my gosh. I lived and died off of all these girls making their very good tutorials on how to do everything. And so, yeah, Vroid Studio, and that's also what Critter uses. For, she hasn't done, like, an animation in a little bit, but, she makes her models in Vroid Studio. And then she animates them in Blender, I think. So yeah, there you go, totally free. It's a bit of a chunky download. A lot of space in my computer is being dedicated to Vroid Studio, but that's okay because now I'm using that, and so it doesn't feel like a waste. Did you vote for the Game Awards? I forgot to vote for- It's happening now? Hang on. Live Twiins reaction. I'm looking up the Game Awards. Hang on. Yeah, totally free. But let's take a gander at the Game Awards together, cause that's fun stuff. Okay, real talk. My Game of the Year is never gonna happen. It's just the truth, because my Game of the Year, and I'll mention this when I do my award show again, because I thought that was so much fun. It's Pokemon. It's Pokemon Legends ZA. And no one's ever gonna pick a Pokemon game to be Game of the Year, because everyone else is stinky and dumb. So let's take a gander at what they do have going on. This is so fun. Oh my gosh. Thank you for asking. I knew a kid at summer camp I went to who did the Rasputin dance at the camp dance. He was also my date. It was fun. Never saw him again, sadly. Well, dang. I'm glad you had fun, though. I did mine like an hour ago. Nice, nice. It might have come out past the deadline anyways. Uh-oh. That's okay. No, don't talk to me. Vote now. Okay, you're all gonna get to watch me vote live. So let's window that. God damn. Let's window the internet. Is this everything? No, we'll have to do, it'll be a bit of a clunky thing. But, okay. Let's scooch on over to this screen. Let's make myself smaller and in the corner. And, we're over there. So I want to put myself over there. Okay. Boop. Wow, there I am. I'm in front of the jar. That's goofy. Let me just scoot my jar over. And you all can stay right there. And, yeah. Yep. Wahoo. Alright. Let's get Game of the Year. Humongous on my screen. Let's shrink this down a little bit. Is that the full window? There's the edge of my window. That's probably also... Nope, still going. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know Last of Us came out. Alright. I'm gonna fiddle-doo-doo with my window for a second. Just make it a little bit smaller, which also means fiddle-doo-dooing with this window a little bit. Okay, great. Now let's talk about video games. Well, I'm not human to be nominated or anything. I hope it does. It also would have had to beat EXP33, Silksong. Yeah, Silksong was the big one. I fully expect Silksong to win. But let's take a gander. What do we got? We got I need to sign in to vote. Okay. Then we'll just look at everything and I'll vote later. How does that sound? That sounds fun. Because I don't wanna deal with that at all right now. But yeah, let's take a look-see poopsels. So we do have Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which I know everyone and their dog was playing. I don't know anything about Claire Obscure 33. Other than it is an RPG and everyone thinks it's really amazing. I think the men look boring, and that's why I haven't picked it up. It was a tough choice between Expedition and Silksong. Went for Silksong because it was so fun, and that's all you gotta have. You gotta vote for what you want. I've actually heard nothing about Silksong, other than, you know, it's out and people are excited that it's finally out, but like no one's actually saying anything. But I'm also not pursuing videos talking about it, so that might be a me problem. What's this one next to Silksong? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Not heard of that at all. That? Warhorse Studios? I don't know how they managed to slip in. They're not gonna win, obviously. I also did not know Death Stranding 2 came out, actually. Is it good? Has anyone actually played it? Does anyone actually care? Every single day I see Norman Reedus, he looks more and more like Aaron Hansen, aka Eagle Raptor from the Game Grumps. Donkey Kong, and Hades are the two on this list that I actually want to play. I've not played any of them. Clear Obscure I wouldn't mind playing. But DK and Hades is actively, like, on my list. And like, of games to stream, and DK is my list of games that I think looks fun that I'd like to play. So, so one of those would be my pick. Maybe I'd pick Donkey Kong, just because it's nice to have, like, a good Nintendo game. All the discussion around Silksong was that it's hard and it's good, and that's been it. I mean, yeah, it sounds like just Hollow Knight some more, isn't it? Hades is so good, I haven't shoved Silksong down your throat since you were pissed last time you talked about it. I don't remember that happening, but I'm not surprised that it happened. They made, like, a whole new mocap for Death Stranding 2, and it's amazing from what I've seen. Well, I'll take a gander at it. I think I've seen a character. It's Troy Baker. So, you know, if they've got a handsome fellow, I don't mind. Best Game Direction, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. God More Clear Obscure. It's just an RPG. That's, like, what does game direction stand for? Is that like cinema? Or is that like gameplay? You know? What are we talking about here? I have to know. Death Stranding again, Ghost of Yotei, have not heard of that one. Hades again, Split Fiction, which I've also kind of heard nothing about. I think of these, I would pick Hades, just because Hades' art direction and gameplay is, like, I'm gonna call it at the forefront of new, like, this is new gaming kind of a deal. But I don't know shit diddly about Death Stranding and Ghost of Yotei, so maybe those are good. I feel like this is a total filler category. It stands for vision, like solid cohesion for what the game is going for. Death Stranding will probably win that one. I feel like, what's his name? Sakurai? Is that him? Who makes Death Stranding? What's that man's name? I feel like he's a bit of a stickler for, like, that kind of a thing. I remember you ranting about how fans of Silksong complained about how long the game took. Oh yeah, I have done that. It's fine. How long was it? It was only Kojima, that's his name, thank you. I think it was only a handful of years that Silksong fans really needed to wait. Like the world and vision, I picked Ghost of Yotei personally. I would have to do research, I think. I haven't seen enough of these to make a super duper strong decision. Best narrative. Golly, it's a lot of the same fucking things. Okay, game over. It's gonna be Silent Hill F. The only reason why Silent Hill F doesn't win is because people are too stupid for Silent Hill F. The amount of people who are completely missing whole swatches of the narrative, because they're like just not paying attention, or they're assuming that they're right before finishing the game. The amount of people I've seen, or rather that Allison has seen. Allison has regaled me. She has watched everyone under the sun play Silent Hill F. The only reason I haven't is because I want to play it. But she has told me over and over how people keep they get the first ending. You have to get the bad ending first. You are expected to do multiple replays to get the good ending. It's part of the theming. And they stop. They get the bad ending, and then they just fucking stop. And so they're too stupid. The only reason why Silent Hill F is not going to win, if it does not win, it's going to be because people are too fucking dumb to actually pay attention to the game. It's too smart for them. Other than that, I don't know, best narrative? It probably Clear Obscure, it's an RPG. Death Stranding, Kojima narratives suck. Kojima narratives are weird and obtuse. Yeah, Sakurai is Kirby, and that's why I was like, that's wrong, but I don't know who else I'm talking about. Silksong was worth the wait, and it wasn't even that long. I don't know why people complained. I think they were just really excited. And I can understand. If they were like, Banjo 3, it's gonna happen, and then I had to wait like 5 years, it'd be the longest 5 years of my life. Unfortunately, I come from a world where I've seen Duke Nukem Forever, Half-Life 3, and Skyrim do what they do best. Or rather, not Skyrim, what's it? Elder Scrolls, the next one. So, you know, I'm used to this. I'm used to not getting games. Never played it, but I gained an appreciation for it through a JYCT stream. I don't know who that is. You should check out Angriest Pat. He's Pat from The Two Best Friends. You might remember them, Matt and Pat. Anyway, watch Pat's playthrough. His is also apparently very good. If I weren't gonna play the game myself, his playthrough is the one I would want to watch. Because he seems to actually care and understand. I watched Casey play Silent Hill F. It's also so good. What's this? Golly, it's a lot of the same goddamn games over and over. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Okay, if it's either gonna be Hollow Knight or Hades. Get out of here. I'm so bored already of seeing these three, of seeing Ghost of Yotei. Honestly, all four of these. I even want to play Hades, but it's like, what game is it? This is the Hades, Ghost, Death Stranding, Expedition, like, 33 year. It's these 4 games over and over and over. This is so fucking boring. What a boring ass Game Awards this year. Best score. We got, the same 5 games again. I haven't listened to any of them, so I don't know. I can't choose. I don't know what any of them sound like. Pretty damn lame. Plenty of other games came out. I'm flabbergasted we haven't seen Mario Kart, genuinely. Mario Kart World was the reason why the Switch 2 sold. More than 5 games came out this year. Exactly. This is so fucking boring. Maybe we'll do our own Game Awards with Blackjack and Hookers. Best audio design. This is another filler category. Battlefield 6. What is Battlefield? Probably Silent Hill. That's the thing. You know what category really wins best audio design? Horror. If it's not if not Silent Hill, then probably Death Stranding, because Death Stranding is cerebral. Best audio design is for horror games, genuinely. Like, nobody else cares. No other game needs good audio design the way horror games needs good audio design. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds beat Mario Kart for me. I didn't play it because I didn't like how all the DLC characters were so expensive. They almost got me with Miku, but I was like, man, I don't need to spend this much on a Miku game. Like, yeah, like sound effects. And that's why horror games benefit so much from it, because horror games play with the audio, where you need to listen for the spookies, or the game will trick you into thinking you're hearing something when you're not, you know, stuff like that. So, I can't believe Battlefield is there. Is it just because big gun go bloom bloom, you know? I don't know. Miku is free? We'll see. You might convince me. Best performance with the highest res PNGs, so they're loading the slowest. More like your own Game Awards with Mario Party and Yoshi's. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We got Ben Starr from Claire Obscure Expedition 33. We got Charlie Cox from Expedition 33. I need to sneeze. Great, I sneezed. Sorry. Excuse me. Erica for Ghost of Yotei. Jennifer English from Claire Obscure. I think she was also in Baldur's Gate. Wow, she looks exactly like her. Konatsu Kato from Silent Hill F. And Troy Baker from Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. What? First of all, Troy is looking thin. And that, I don't know, that wigs me out. I'm like, eat more. But, Expedition. I would vote for Erica. Fuck it, why not? I think Erica's cool. Full audio sneeze. I'm sorry. I turned away. I really did. But at that point, it was taking over, and I couldn't remember to like mute myself or move away from the microphone. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that. Yeah, Miku was free. Well, you know what? If Miku's free, then maybe I'll play the game. Why I don't watch or play horror. Also because I'm a little bitch. Innovation in accessibility. Okay, good. Learn about the nominees, because I remember last year I was like, how are you innovating? So I would have to click on that to learn exactly how it is they're innovating. Great to see some different fucking games, finally. Nothing I've heard of. EA Sports, Doom, The Dark Ages, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I had no idea I knew Assassin's Creed had come out. Wow. Messiah, welcome, look, I'm in the 3rd dimension again. It's not tracking my mouth particularly well, but that's fine. I can fix that in the back end, I think. I made a new outfit. My eyes look very pretty. And my hair actually looks good. And now we're talking about the Game Awards and how boring it is. Lucky for you, you missed my sneeze. So yeah, I picked Doom because my colorblind friend could finally see blood. Yay! I bet. Oh, that's so interesting that that's what they did. Yeah, EA Sports will never die. They're like cockroaches. And then South of Midnight. So I've not heard of any of these. I like Doom, so without looking into any of them, I would probably click on Doom. And by saying I like Doom, that really means I fancy Doom guy. Yeah, I already did my howdy. And I petted Doug earlier as well. So yeah, I like Doom, so without doing any research, I would click on Doom. But he do be a hunk though. Listen, it's just the truth. But I would actually go and click on this to learn more about the nominees and see if it actually explains how they're what they're doing for accessibility. But this is a good category. I like this category. That's a good one to have. Doom Dark Ages is a lot of fun. Really tough though. I think most Dooms are pretty tough, so that's nice. It's nice that it's fun. I think I've heard some cool things about South of Midnight. It's a cool looking character design. It's giving very, it's like, what if, what was her name? 2B from Nier Automata. It's giving 2B, but with a POC character. Also exemplifying that a dark skin and a white outfit looks great. Just do that always. My brother had one EA Sports game back when we still had an Xbox, and he broke a control, raging during a game. Don't remember which one, though. Yeah, I think everyone had at least one EA Sports game growing up. I remember playing a football one. That's American football. With my cousins, but it was their game. And I think we played on Wimpo Baby mode. Twiins, not a watcher of movies, anime, or player of most video games. Whoa, I haven't heard of these. The thing is, I have heard of some games. Just none of the ones that are up for, like, where is... No, I'm not a human, you know? That should be on the Game Awards somewhere. And maybe it is. Maybe it's in the indie category. What's this? Games for Impact for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. We've got Consume Me, a bit of a weird-looking one. Despelot, not heard of that before. Probably. Read that wrong. Lost Records, Bloomin' Rage. Hang on, I need water. South of Midnight again. And Wanderstop. So yeah, I'd have to do some research into these. Consume Me frames me. I don't like that one. Look Outside was a fantastic game. I don't know if I recall that one. Maybe if I saw it, you know? Sometimes you just need to see like a screenshot to remember a game. Lost Records was the only one I played, so I picked that one. Hell yeah. Was it good? Had a PGA Tour, and the only song on the menu was I Like the Way You Move It, and played over and over. I think fucking, okay. There's a Shark Tale game for the Xbox. Like the original Xbox that I think we owned, and it was bad. And there's a level where you're supposed to go around and do some bullshit. It doesn't really matter. Like, 20 seconds of the chorus of Bad Boys, you know, like, bad boys, what you gonna do? It just played on loop for that whole level, and oh my god. And so now every time I hear Bad Boys, I just think of Shark Tale. Indie Mouse played it. Oh, I like him. It was like a multi-teeth monsters and tons of human deformations. Sounds kind of gross. So, good. Silent Hill F isn't on here? Doesn't that have a deep message? Yes, but the people are too fucking stupid. It's about feminism, but people are too fucking dumb to finish more than one playthrough, and so they wouldn't fucking know. Yeah, I'd have to do research. Of the handful, South of Midnight, I mean, it looks so cool. So, look at that spooky hand back there. What's going on? So, yippee yahoo. Yeah, it is the cops theme, yeah. Like, listen, I like Shark Tale the movie, and I think the game was fun as a kid. I can recognize both are not that amazing, but I still liked them. Best ongoing, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content, parentheses, best mobile game, category, Final Fantasy 14. That one, I don't know, Fortnite. I don't know if Fortnite still has its big numbers. Helldivers 2 I've actually heard of, and Marvel Rivals, so those two might really, come through. And then No Man's Sky, I didn't know that was an ongoing game. Wow. I think, I have no horse in this race. I would pick Final Fantasy because it's the one I've played. But, I know Messiah, especially on the Discord, has talked about Helldivers and Marvel Rivals. And so, how bad can they be? I think Marvel's gonna win. I think Marvel has really taken the world by storm. Give me one moment. Here's hoping the camera didn't make me look crazy while I turned away to blow my nose. I'm so glad, genuinely, that we don't have a Hoyoverse game on this. And maybe it will be on another category, but I'm so fucking sick of seeing Hoyoverse shit clogging up the categories. And, cause it's like, you're old news. Get out of here already. Yeah, I do be sneezy. A sneezy goyle. I love Rivals, but I still give it to Helldivers. I don't know enough about either to really have a preferred one between the two of them, you know? Sonic got snubbed by Genshin one year, and I was so upset. I think we all got snubbed by Genshin at least once. Best community support, recognizing, yeah! Okay, Baldur's Gate absolutely wins, but recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches, it's absolutely still Baldur's Gate. I know it feels like beating a dead horse, but like they're still adding more mod support. They just had another huge update. The community rules. Baldur's Gate wins a million times over, if you ask me. Baldur's Gate, 1000%. Final Fantasy, I don't know. Fortnite, I mean, how good can Fortnite's community be? It's goddamn Fortnite. It's a bunch of 13-year-olds who say the R word. Helldivers, and then No Man's Sky. I don't know. But I would be fine with any of these winning, except maybe Fortnite, and just for the principle of it, but my vote goes to Baldur's Gate. 10 out of 10. They just added to the console, 'cause I play on console, they just added to the console version a mod, and this is not, like this is a community-made mod, obviously, but it's a fuck anyone mod, and so I'm so excited to start a new playthrough. So yeah, Baldur's Gate for the win, 1,000,000%. I'll vote for that every damn year. Best independent game. Okay, now I get to the good stuff. For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. What do we got? We got Absalom, not heard of it. Ball X Pit, not heard of it. Oh, looks crazy though. Listen. What's going on? Blueprints. Okay, I've heard of that one. Claire Obscure, excuse you? Get the fuck out of here. You are not indie. Get out of here, Claire Obscure. You are a AAA game. Get the fuck out of here. If you vote for Claire Obscure here, you're a cuck bitch and you have no friends. I'm sorry, it's just the truth of it. Hades 2 barely counts. They blew up with Hades. Like, Supergiant, you can't keep calling yourself Team Cherry 2. Like, your shit's in Smash Bros. Like, you know, like, you can't call yourself an indie forever. 1000%. No, I'm Not a Human should be on here. No, I'm Not a Human is my indie game of the year. All these can suck a fart out of my ass. Of them, I'd choose Blueprints because I've actually heard of it. And it's not actually just made by a huge company. It's actually indie. So fuck off with that. Get absolutely fucked, Claire Obscure. It's actually indie, and it can actually suck a fart out of my ass. From my experience, Silksong is a good game, but I don't think it's a good first Metroidvania for people that don't have much experience with them. You know, it's a sequel, isn't it? Like, it's ostensibly a sequel. It's kind of like... You should play Hollow Knight first. I wouldn't jump to Silksong. I would play Hollow Knight first. But, I'm not interested in either of them, really. So, yeah, I would choose Blueprints, but I'm really disappointed in this category. I gotta be real. Best debut indie game. Okay, maybe we're swinging back around. Maybe I can rescind my cuck bitch accusations for the best debut game created by a new indie studio. We got Blueprints again, Clair Obscur again. Actually, no, I do not rescind anything. Despolate, which Dispatch. I know people are talking about Dispatch, and I've seen both. I've seen two sides of the coin, where people are like, oh my god, I love this game, and other people being like, this community sucks, but I haven't seen anything other than those two sentiments. And then Mega Bonk. Okay, it should still be No, I'm Not a Human. I'm disappointed to see Clair Obscur here, too. I think Dispatch might win. I think Dispatch is pretty dang popular, so, you know, maybe that one, maybe Blueprints. If Clair Obscur wins both of those, I'm going to be really disappointed, honestly. If you're up for nomination for all the big things, if you were standing up there with Ghost of Tokai and goddamn Norman Reedus Runs Around with Kojima 2.0, whatever that game was called again, I forget, Death Stranding, you don't belong down here, you know? Your production value is clearly too high. Like, look at Clair Obscur, and then look right next to it to Despolate. Like, you know, there's a discrepancy here. Honestly, I feel weird with Dispatch being here too. It also seems really high quality, but it is a new game by a new studio, and I guess Clair Obscur is too, but I don't know, man. Just disappointed. Whatever. I know Critical is in Dispatch. Oh yeah, Moist Critical. I think he's a bat. I just saw a video that was like all the characters and the voice actors, and I was like, click. But yeah, Moist Critical is in Dispatch, so interesting. Nifty. Oh, Jacksepticeye is as well. He's playing once again another very Irish fellow. People always cast Jack to play best mobile game. Okay. But yeah, people always cast Jack to be like, hey, can you be really, really Irish? And just interesting. But yeah, best game played on mobile devices, Destiny. What? Destiny Rising. Has anyone played this? Does anyone like it? Persona 5 The Phantom X. Does anyone actually like this one either? From what I've heard, no one likes Phantom X ever, not even Persona fans. Sonic Rumble. This looks adorable. I've not heard of it, but it looks super cute. Let's be honest, the horse girls are gonna win. Everyone and their dad was playing Uma Musume. I played I was so excited for Uma Musume, I planned my weekend around it. I have kind of stepped out of it. I haven't played in a while. I pulled for a girl that I really wanted, didn't get her, and then I just stopped playing. But, like, everyone was playing Uma Musume. It's almost definitely gonna win. It's taken the West by storm. Quite frankly, Wuthering Waves, you're embarrassing yourself being on this page. That's not even a new game. But hey, no Hoyo shit. No Hoyo shit. This isn't Hoyoverse. I know it looks like it is, but it's not. It's Kuro Games down there. So yeah, it's a we copied Hoyo, but don't let the Wuthering Waves fans know that. They get really mad if you say it. Main character's played by Jesse from Breaking Bad. That's fascinating. He kills that role. Wow. Way to go, Jesse. Jesse guy. The fact that best mobile game is a thing is wild. I mean, it's a whole genre of game. Now, isn't it? If VR was more accessible, there'd be a best VR game, too. I don't think, Clair Obscur 33 deserves to be listed as an indie in this case, though Silksong is still a pretty small team with limited resources. It's just popular, and that's a matter of whether you view indie as meaning underground or having limited origins. Yeah, I think the problem is we don't have a middle ground between, like, indie, like, oh, this was made by a team of 4, you know, like Mouthwashing, and AAA, you know, made by Nintendo, basically. There's nothing in between. And I think that's the problem. Because you get these big things like Expedition 33 and Dispatch, which are clearly substantial teams with more substantial funds than things like The People Making, No, I'm Not a Human, and other small things. And yeah, I think that's the problem. You know what's mind-boggling? Where's Deltarune? Deltarune came out this year. Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 came out this year, and they're amazing. Nope, Mouthwashing didn't win any awards. They were all really good sports about it, though. But yeah, no, Mouthwashing didn't win, which is absolutely bogus. Which also just goes to show that the Game Awards are bull honky. Oyo doesn't deserve to be on the list with their limited animations and reused assets. There's nothing wrong with reusing assets necessarily, but like they're 3 games deep doing the exact same thing over and over and making the exact same designs over and over, and it's just like, I can't believe they're still as popular as they are. Genuinely. Their stuff's boring. Are they being funny with it? Because it's technically chapter 3 and 4. I know that's why Metroid isn't here, because it's coming out December. I'm upset. Well, that just means maybe Metroid can win next year, when it's not gonna get fucking dogged by, Death Stranding. You know? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I'm wondering if they don't count Deltarune finished. You know? If, like, when its final chapter releases, if then Deltarune would be on the Game Awards, but Deltarune should be, it should absolutely be here. I took time off from work to play Deltarune. Next category, Best VR, oh yeah, see, Best VR, slash, augmented reality. Because they are just a lot more different. Alien Rogue Incursion, Arcan Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, and The Midnight Walk. I kind of blazed through all these because I knew that I wouldn't kind of give any fucks about any of them. I don't have a VR headset. Don't really care for AR either. Alien is probably good. So I don't know. But I haven't heard of any of these, so how good can they be? Oh, the Alien game was so good and spooky. Well, good. See? Looks like my intuition was correct. Oh yeah, GTA 6. Is that coming out this year? This December? I know it's soon. Best action game. Action-focused genre. Battlefield 6, Doom, The Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4. I didn't know there was a new Ninja Gaiden. That's crazy. By Platinum Games. Hey, maybe it'll actually be good. And Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Of these, I don't know. My vote is for Hades, and it's the one I think will win. But they all seem swell. I can't believe Battlefield 6 is on here again. How good can Battlefield 6 be? I'll have to ask my buddy at work. I think he plays shoot games like that. That reminds me of when the Lego movie didn't win any awards and the creator posted on Twitter that he made his own trophy out of Legos. That's so good. Heard they delayed it to 2028. Don't say that, Cupcake Demon. People care so much. We're only at the 4th of those? That's wild. Well, I mean, they took a big pause. It's kind of... We're only on the 3rd Baldur's Gate, you know? Yeah, like November 2026 it comes out, and I picked Battlefield just because it was fun with friends. Well, that's good. Best action adventure. Adventure, but also, like, your combat and traversal and puzzle solving, basically... what Zelda falls under. We got Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight. I don't know if Hollow Knight... I guess there is no Metroidvania category, is there? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which I haven't even heard of. And Split Fiction. I gotta be honest. It's between the first 3. 100%. No one's voting for Indiana. I gotta be real. Of these, I don't know. I do kind of expect Hollow Knight to take it out of Death Stranding's grasp. I don't even know why. Death Stranding's just like, it's the big one to beat, isn't it? It's the big, fancy sequel, by the big, cool company, so... I don't know, maybe Ghost is actually really awesome, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. Is there a horror category? I don't know. We're looking at, this is a live Twiins reaction. I didn't even know that you could vote until somebody mentioned it earlier, so we're gonna find out together. I hear the Indiana game was good, just haven't seen a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, it's just an Indiana game. Indiana had a decent amount of momentum at the beginning of the year. Fascinating, because this is the first I've heard about it. Best RPG, Avowed, which I feel like I've heard this. It's by Obsidian. What? So I feel like I've heard of this, but I've not seen anything of it. But maybe I have. I'll have to take a gander. Claire Obscura is absolutely gonna win this one. There's no question about it. Because, okay, Kingdom Come, haven't heard of this. The Outer Worlds 2, I haven't heard of. And I know people really liked Outer Worlds, but, so that's fascinating. That Obsidian is also on here twice. Monster Hunter Wilds is actually the only one of these I've played, and I hated Monster Hunter Wilds, to the point I almost made a video about it, but in order to make a video complaining about it, that would include having to play it some more. So, Monster Hunter Wilds was so fucking disappointing. A game that refused to let go of my hand. I was goddamn 40 hours in, and they were still throwing new tutorials at me, and they wouldn't just let me hunt monsters. They were like, no, you're playing our story mode. And I was like, please let me hunt a fucking monster for fun. Let me make armor that I want to wear. They're like, no, we're giving you all the best armor in the story mode that you have to do. Fucking shit. An ass game with like 6 monsters in it. Bad. Baldur's Gate is an RPG, but it didn't come out this year. It came out like 4 years ago. So that's why it's not here. It's an old game at this point. I hated that in Wilds, if you wanted to play at 60 FPS on the PlayStation 5, the graphics turned to dookie. The controls were bad. Monster Hunter sucks. And if it wins, then we don't deserve rights as people. Gamers. Best fighting game. So I don't know nothing about fighting games. And I don't think Surge is in the chat to throw in his opinion. I know Surge likes fighters. 2XKO by Riot Games. If this wins, it's just gonna be because it's got a bunch of popular, like, characters from League of Legends or whatever. Capcom Fighting Collection 2. I think people were excited about that. Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. It looks kind of mid. That is a design made by a man who doesn't know what he's doing, but thinks he needs to appease a younger audience. That's a crummy character design. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Oh, Mortal Kombat did come out. That's so fun. And Virtua Fighters 5 Revo World Stage. I don't know, no huge hitters. I think I'd love for Mortal Kombat to get this, just because, I mean, it's the Legacy Collection. 2XKO looks the coolest. And hear good things, so I picked that, Lamau. It was either that or Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I think it's between those two, honestly. Who knows? Maybe the Capcom fighting audience is like chomping at the bit. Or to tell everyone how cool their game is. It's smart that they put Terry front and center. Huge hitters. Was that a fighting pun? Not an intentional one, but I'll take accidentally funny. Literally all of these are releases of old games. 2XKO is the only new one. Fascinating. Even this one looks new, and that's sad. Best family game for the game appropriate for the family to play. Donkey Kong, Lego Party, I haven't heard of Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, that looks boring. Mario Kart World, that's my pick, personally. But DK also looks like tons of fun. But goddamn, Mario Kart was, I bought a Switch to play Mario Kart. Literally, I was like, I'm willing to spend, what was it, like $300? So I could play Mario Kart day one. Yep, Sonic is also here. I would be delighted to see if Sonic wins, honestly. I think it kind of fucked itself with its DLC pricing, but I like Sonic plenty. And then Split Fiction, I didn't know that this was a family game. It certainly doesn't look like one right off the bat. Like, it's not like it looks mature, but it just doesn't look like, oh, little Billy, let's play Split Fiction together. My money's either on DK, Mario Kart, or Sonic. I think the Lego games, I mean, I haven't heard of any of them, so how big could they be? But yeah, Mario Kart World, 10 out of 10. You should all watch my video where I talk about the designs, because I actually decided to, like, make it funny. Best sim/strategy game. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Split Fiction is made from the It Takes Two people, so it's got that style of co-op multiplayer. You know, I thought it was. It's just a very different aesthetic, isn't it? I picked Dino Game because dinos. Well, let's take a gander. What do we got? We got Final Fantasy Tactics, which I love the art style, and I think people are quite happy with Final Fantasy in general, like Final Fantasy Tactics. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Sid Meier's Civ. Oh, Civ 7? Is this new? I didn't know that we had a new civilization. That might win. People go bananas for Civ. Tempest Rising, I haven't heard of. The Altars, I also haven't heard of. This just seems to be a bunch of almost handsome men. And 2 Point Museum. That looks dang cute. Looks real dang cute. I gotta be honest. It's really between, I think, Final Fantasy and Civ. But, I don't know. Maybe everyone likes dinos. Shout out to Almost Handsome Men. That'd be my ska band name. I know, they look realistic, and then you take a closer look, and it's like, no, those are CG boys. Golly. What could this game be? I don't even know. So yeah. Slim pickings for the strategy game enthusiasts in the audience. Best sports/racing. This is embarrassing. EA Sports F1 Rematch. And then we got Mario Kart and Sonic again. And guess which ones aren't going to win? If your game looks realistic and you're just standing next to Mario, you're not gonna win. This is just the truth of it. Yeah, I choose Mario, but again, I'd be delighted to see Sonic take that one. Woo, sports, yeah. Best multiplayer game. So, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's going to be Night Rain. Night Rain's gonna win. No, wait, it might be Peak, actually. Okay, Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, and Split Fiction. It's absolutely gonna be Night Rain or Peak. I've seen everyone and their dad playing both. I don't want to play Night Rain because it seems intimidating, but I love watching videos about it. I actively want to play Peak. Not for, like, on stream or, like, a video. Like, I finally actually watched somebody play Peak. It was like the Elden Ring speedrunning guys. So Aggie, Star Chris, Mitch, and Captain Domo. I watched them play Peak, and it looks so fun and so fucking funny. I want to play with Critter and Allison so bad. So, I mean, this one made me actively gasp. It made me go, so I think Peak might have it in the bag, but Elden Ring has had a lot of time to, like, really, like, sit and develop and, you know, get a good mouthfeel going. So, I don't know. My money's on those two, personally. I don't know. Maybe Battlefield 6 is really, really doing it, though. Best adaptation, recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Fascinating. The Minecraft movie. Huh. Devil May Cry. I didn't know there was a Devil May Cry anime. It looks as bad as it should. Devil May Cry shouldn't look good, I think. Splinter Cell Death Watch. Didn't know that existed either. Last of Us Season 2. I didn't know there was a Season 2. I know everyone really liked Season 1. And then Until Dawn. Is it good? I can't tell who any of the characters are, which I feel like is a bit of a flaw. So, I haven't seen any of them. I would probably vote for Last of Us, I guess, because I recognize Pedro Pascal. What? Twins, you hurt my soul. I'm sorry. Yeah, the mouthfeel of the video game. You know, like when you take a bite of something, and then you got a mouthfeel. I have not seen any of these, but I suspect that they're all bad. I suspect that they're wandering levels of bad. I think the fact that Last of Us Season 2 exists, like, as a second season, implies that it might be the best, but I don't know, I haven't heard anything about any of the other ones, other than some things about the Minecraft movie. Minecraft might just win because of the memes, I gotta be honest. Most anticipated game. Okay, what are we all looking forward to? 007 First Light. That's not 007. That's a little boy. Get out of here. GTA is gonna win. There's literally no reason I should read any other titles. Marvel's Wolverine. No one cares. Resident Evil Requiem. Excited. It's not GTA. The Witcher. Oh, The Witcher. Witcher's pretty big, but CD Projekt Red really fucked themselves. Because they really fucked up, Cyberpunk. But I know people do really like The Witcher, but I haven't seen anyone talk about it. People have been looking forward to GTA for like 12 years. GTA is absolutely gonna win this one, so congrats. Content Creator of the Year. Why aren't I here? What do we got? K-Drill. Don't know who you are. Kai. Moist Critical. Sakura. Why? People. HoloLive fans are so fucking cringe. They'll just choose any random girl and be like, them! Get out of here. And the Burnt Peanut. I choose this one because he actually looks like a gamer. I know. Why is Moist Critical, like, photoshopped? He looks too smooth. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know Kai or Moist Critical, like, did gaming content. Haven't watched a HoloLive girl in years. I don't know who the fuck this is, so I choose him because he's actually like a gamer, clearly. So I don't know. Next category. Is that all of them? Are we not voting for all the esports of the year? Oh yeah, no, we are. Best esports game. I'm gonna blaze through these. We got Counter-Strike 2, Dota, League, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, Valorant. Valorant's gonna win. But no one cares. Best esports athlete. Okay, I don't know any of these. We got Brock, Chovy, Forsaken, Kakaru, Menard, and Zywoo. Zywoo has the funniest name. I choose him. No girls, what a bummer. Best esports team, we've got Gangji, NRG, Team Falcons, Team Liquid PH, what a weird name. Team Vitality, Liquid PH is the weirdest, so I choose that one. And that's the edge. There you go. No more esports or video games or anything like that. Let me make that go away. Let me make myself the right size again. There I am. Wow. Perfect timing, I think. I think stream has gone on long enough. How fun that we got to look at the Game Awards together. And that you all got to see me in the third dimension. Oh my gosh. It'll be exciting when my mouth actually works. You've reached the end. No more video games. That's it. So yeah, disappointed to see my 2 games of the year, Deltarune and Pokemon Legends ZA, even though Pokemon came out, I guess, too late. But, bummeroni. You can also check out the Indie Game Awards for some fresh games, though you probably don't know most of them. Probably not. Maybe next time. But, we're getting a little late. So I think I gotta wrap up. But thanks for being here. Thanks for pushing me, in the direction of the, Game Awards, because I like talking about the Game Awards with you guys. And so what luck that we got to do it all together in the third dimension. No, I'm not a human, didn't appear. I'm very disappointed. Well, it's my indie game of the year, so yippee! Thanks for being here. I can do hearts. I can do crummy hearts. There's a heart. It's pretty bad. Ugh. This would be a heart. Okay, yeah. There's a heart. But it's pretty bad. I can do these hearts. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Okay, goodbye. Make smart choices. Be good. Drink your water. Doug, say goodbye. Bye. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Drink your water. Play a good video game. Goodbye.